Baseball is more than a game.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. Modern media offers an unprecedented glut of feedback opportunities, but wisdom would suggest a young athlete.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead. between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is there now as Escobar is a flyout victim to lead off the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm really excited to see how Yunel Escobar does in this one. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Grichuk looks up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting sixth.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin. Has a look, now the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
2 out with the man at first. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a run. Left on. Dexter Fowler is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Fowler.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
1 and 2 is the count.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Escobar into shallow left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here. So coming to the plate, Martin Maldonado. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Peralta is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number
Stepping
43.
in, Garrett Richards. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Outfield. Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
3-0 now.
Yeah!
3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Digging in now, Yadier Molina. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, falling a foul. It off. Pretty good approach.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels.
Third baseman.
And I'm looking at Yunel Escobar. This guy can play everywhere on the left side of the diamond. Great arm, tremendous range. He's even played a little bit of second base, but the Cuban is a special player.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Johnny Peralta comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that'll be a base hit for Peralta.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Colton Wong will stand in.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Oh, and the throw's too late at third, and the bases are loaded now. Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Stepping in now, Carlos Martinez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Richards comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 left for St. Louis. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Right fielder, Cole.
Riding in once again, Cole Calhoun. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's Albert now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line toward right center. Piscotty is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Angels. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Hey, Matt, you might be wondering, why did he take that pitch right there? Well, a lot of times as the two-hitter, you got a guy that can run on first base, you have your own signs between each other. And you're saying, basically, I'm going to give you one pitch to run on. After that, it's my at-bat.
The batter, first baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he'll get in there safely.
He comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Yadier Molina will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Ready for another chance? Johnny Peralta. He reached on a single in his first try. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Ready now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Andrelton Simmons.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Set to deliver the 0-1. 1-1.
That's a ball.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. First two men in the inning have both
Maldonado.
gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
Matt, he's one pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Three. So striding in, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And that's taken for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hard on the ground towards short. Simmons has it. And he is in there.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Rendell Gritcher is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second. No out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Carlos Martinez shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
The center fielder,
here's Dexter
number
Fowler
25.
now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Fowler.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards digging in, Danny Espinosa. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 43, Garrett Richards.
So striding forward now, Garrett Richards comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 swings, and now we got an 0-2 count. Looks like he's guessing, and he's clearly guessing wrong because he didn't touch either one of those balls.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Digging in once again, Yunel Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, a little two-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is